Over the last 10 years, there is one downtown on the peninsula that has had more growth than any other town. We're talking shops, restaurants, corporate offices, a lively night scene, movie theater. Downtown Redwood City pretty much has it all. And in this video, we're gonna go meet some business owners, some shops, restaurants, kind of check those out. I really wanna give you a flavor for what it's like if you were to choose to live here. And then we're gonna go check out a couple neighborhoods that are walking distance to downtown Redwood City. So let's dive in. All right, let's pop in. I just want to give you a quick sense of the vibe in here. We are shooting this around noon on a Tuesday, and this is packed. I mean, this is cool. Obviously, there's a Starbucks in downtown Redwood City, but this is a way more fun vibe. And I just want to, look, I mean, there's lots of people here. You can see there's kind of art on the walls. Check this out. Cool brickwork up there. We have some cool art up there. I just love that over there. Peanut butter, banana toast, prosciutto mozzarella salad. They got a lot of cool stuff going on here. Oh yeah, right here, I just want to show you guys Mazra, which is amazing Middle Eastern food. And because we're shooting this on a Tuesday, I should have looked in advance. They are closed on Mondays and Tuesdays, but that is for sure among the best Mediterranean food on the peninsula, hands down. They have another location in San Bruno. And then over here is Zareen's, which is Pakistani and Indian food. And I was there about a month or two ago with my wife, and it was completely packed. The line, I think it was on a Saturday night, where the line was basically out the door here. And I think it was like a 45-minute wait, something so crazy. We ended up just placing a to-go order on DoorDash and just going to pick it up at the front to save a little time. I'll just show you what this looks like, because it's pretty good. What's cool is you get a whole plate of food. And if you take a look up here, actually on the wall, they got chicken tikka masala, samosas, an aloo samosa burger, kebabs. Oh my God, this food is amazing, and I just want to eat. This is basically a food tour for me, showing you guys downtown. Right now we're on Broadway, and kind of Mazra and everything was right back there. There's two blocks right here. This is Jefferson just in front of me, but this is all blocked off. This is cool. So at night, this area is pretty poppin'. If we just check out this building, like I love this, it's kind of a newer building. You have some cool brickwork. You have Humphrey Slocum ice cream, which is fantastic. We were just there actually a week ago for a different video. Of course, you have Wells Fargo. That's not as exciting, but there's another cool store here, Botanical Curiosities. And then over here, there's a barber shop called Bushwhackers. It's just really fun. You can kind of see there's people out and about. It's not like packed or anything. All right, check this out. This is a really cool craft butchery, and I just love the vibes that are going on here. Come on in, let's take a look. What's awesome here is you have everything that is super fresh. Oh my God, those salmon cakes look amazing. All right, I'm excited to try a couple of these salmon cakes here. With over 84,000 people who live in Redwood City, it's not a surprise that the seat of government is here for the county. So you have quite a few people who work in downtown Redwood City who work for the county government, and this is where you go for jury duty and all that. This is cool. Check out these murals here. There's One World created by a Girl Scout troop, created by Hoover Boys and Girls Club. Yeah, this is neat. They got a whole mural project here from 2022. Let's check this out. It's actually kind of convenient because I do want to drop off these salmon cakes in my car as we continue. Look at this one. This one's called Space Party, and it's got the names of the team leaders, the student artists, an artist statement. Then it's, okay, this was a true collaboration as multiple themes came up, and we blended the two that the group was most excited about: birthday party and outdoor space. I mean, that's cool. That's kind of what I would do if I was doing some art projects. The only other place that I'm aware of where there's a lot of mural art, even like this, but on a much bigger level, would be in the Mission in San Francisco. But I haven't seen this anywhere else in the peninsula. There is one mural in downtown Burlingame on the wall from an old dairy, and that's kind of more like a billboard, but this is pretty cool too. Let's check out this one right here. Be yourself. It's got flags from a lot of different countries. All right, let's check this one out here. This is called Back to Books. Man, this is cool. I don't know if it's The Simpsons or what, but I love it. Yeah, just over here is Valoro Bicycles, and the owner, Gebhardt, is a super cool guy. They're really well known. They cater to like pro cyclists, amateur cyclists, and just regular people like me who are just kind of starting out. Just really cool to kind of see this type of business in a retail location downtown. Now we're coming up on a couple good restaurants. Over here is Milagros, and you can check it out. Like, there's a lot of, maybe a third of the tables right now are full. Really good Mexican food. And then over here we have Donato's, which is a really good Italian place. And in a couple minutes, I'm gonna show you a huge company and their headquarters and some other fun spots. This is probably the coolest fire truck that I've ever seen. It just looks like the ultimate off-road vehicle. Imagine like sleeping and camping in the back, and these tires here are massive. I don't know if these are 37s or 40s, but this looks like a fun vehicle to drive. So thank you, Redwood City, obviously for having all different types of vehicles to handle any kind of fire. All right, this is a really cool building, and this is the library. Let's go and take a look. Yeah, this is cool. Check out the reading room. This is a huge library here. Look at the music and movies section here. This is what's called Family Place, and I just love kids' books. This is really awesome. You can imagine they do tons of kids' story times. Love Redwood City. Wow, there's a whole section just on cookbooks. That is neat. And then just check out over here. This is City Hall for Redwood City, and it's one of the more beautiful city halls, I must say, on the peninsula. And you got a big, beautiful tree in front. Redwood City actually has a budget of about $360 million, which is a very healthy budget for a city of this size. So there's about 32,000 housing units in Redwood City, and about half of those are rented out. And it might be hard to see behind me, but when I kind of talked a little bit earlier about all the growth that we've had in Redwood City, a lot of it's been like this high density apartments in downtown. And like these, you can see these massive buildings here, parking on the ground floor, and then there's 4 or 5 stories just above that. So it's nice to see. Obviously we have a housing crisis here on the peninsula, and this is where we should be doing it in the downtowns, in my opinion. This is something for utilities, or I'm not sure what, but you rarely see these kind of painted. This one says History of NASA on it. Check out this one over here, 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. I just like this kind of vibe that, I mean, more towns should do this and kind of create these murals and artwork on things that are kind of boring. This is the Dominique Hoskins Black History Museum and Learning Center. I wasn't aware of this before, but this is really cool. Let's take a look. What do they have on the signs here? A little thing about Black History Month, support Black-owned businesses, live music, celebrating Obama and President's Day. Yeah, this is great to see this. This Black History Museum is huge. This is cool to see. Just on the other side of the street here, I want to show you Box's headquarters. You might be familiar with Box, huge cloud storage company. They compete with Dropbox. This is a massive building, and they're one of the biggest employers here in Redwood City. Other big employers would be Oracle, San Mateo County, Electronic Arts, the video game company, and a few other big ones. And also Stanford Healthcare for sure. They have a huge presence right along 101 in a big building there. It's very unusual to see new construction in the North Peninsula, in a downtown. I mean, these are like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-story buildings that are massive. There's a huge garden up there. You have Davis Polk, which I believe is a law firm. Let's take a look over here. And there's another building here. This is all new development. There's no traffic at all on the street behind me because it's all blocked off. And then I'm gonna show you here the movie theater and a couple good spots in a second. We just kind of came from Box, and I'm gonna show you this really cool town square in a second, which is the heart of Redwood City. But right here, we've got some fun palm trees. We got a German beer house over here. And then of course we have the movie theater, we have Chipotle, and then we're going to check out Marufuku Ramen, which I'm really excited about. I've never been in before, but we're just kind of checking out fun restaurants. Looks like it had some good reviews on Yelp. So let's go inside and take a look. All right, come on inside. All right, this is cool. What is the best here? You recommended
the tonkatsu. That's what we're known for. That's our signature ramen. Well, my favorite thing is the broth. That's what makes it.
Yeah.
It's like really thick, creamy broth. We cook it for over 20 hours.
Oh, wow. All right, well, I can't wait to try it.
Awesome.
Thank you. That is some good ramen. I was actually in Tokyo a few weeks ago, and I'm getting flashbacks. This is so good. Behind me is the movie theater. You can imagine on the weekends, this area is super packed. People coming out, they're going to Chipotle, they're going to Vitality Bowls, Pizza My Heart. And what's interesting is this is the only movie theater downtown on the North Peninsula, with the exception of San Mateo, which has 2, one downtown and another at Hillsdale Shopping Center. So we are kind of in the heart of Redwood City. I want to show you guys the Fox Theater right up here. Check this out. This was built actually in 1929, and they've had some pretty big names here like Vanessa Williams, Tony Bennett, and then in 2010, they did a major renovation, which is beautiful inside. There's actually about 1,400 seats, so it can really pack a lot of people in here, and they have a cappella coming up, the West quarterfinals. It's just pretty neat. So we're just across the street from Fox Theater, which was over here, but I want to show you guys this huge town square here. This might be the only kind of official town square in probably San Mateo County. Burlingame has one under construction, but it's not technically open yet. We have the San Mateo County History Museum. I went in here last year and I spent maybe an hour and a half just kind of walking around. It's really beautiful. Sometimes I think I saw last time maybe like an ice cream cart or something out there, maybe selling coffee. It's just kind of a hub for the whole Redwood City community is right here. It's always nice to have a gathering spot. All right, so we're just about half a block away right now from Mademoiselle Colette. They have some ridiculously amazing pastries inside, so stay tuned. Oh my God, it just smells so good in here right now. How's it going? What do you recommend? Like, what are the...
We did pick some almond croissants just midway through the day because they sell out pretty fast.
Those almond croissants are freshly baked?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I probably need to try that, right? Wow, look how big that is. Jeez, let's check that out over there. That is an absolutely insane macaron right there. Look at the size of that. I've never actually seen one that big. That thing is like this big. Normally they're that size. Look at this blueberry tart over here. Wow, that is so cool. That is so good, and it's really warm. I love the high ceilings in here, just nice ambiance and vibe. A lot of almonds too. Oh, thank you. Look at that beautiful coffee that she just brought us. Check that out. I mean, I'm not even an afternoon coffee guy, but what the heck, like, let's do it. I feel like I'm in Paris. I always wondered, like, who goes to cafes in the afternoon is like having coffee and croissants, but never thought it would be me. But here I am, so thanks to you guys, I'm doing this for you. Someone's got to do it. It's a hard job. All right, she just told me inside that she could eat this whole baguette in one sitting. I wasn't even planning to try it, but I mean, might as well. It sounded amazing. That's solid. Well, that was a lot of fun checking out downtown Redwood City. Like I said in the beginning, it's just probably the most vibrant downtown with so much going on. I forgot to mention earlier that right in front of Fox Theater in that town square, it's the only spot on the peninsula where they'll show movies when the weather's warm with surround sound. So anyways, definitely check that out. If you're thinking about buying a home within walking distance to a downtown, whether that's Redwood City or Burlingame, San Carlos, San Mateo, Millbrae, there's a lot of different options. Drop me a line and would love to help you out however I can. We're just about to check out two of these neighborhoods. The first one is Edgewood Park, which I think you're really gonna love. I am super excited to show you guys the Edgewood Park neighborhood. This is one of the oldest and most beautiful neighborhoods on the whole peninsula. We're only right now about a 15 to 25 minute walk from downtown Redwood City. We are just kind of north of Whipple, and then the neighborhood is only actually a few blocks wide in either direction, and just kind of to the north is Cordilleras Creek, and on the other side of that is San Carlos, and we're east of Alameda and west of El Camino. This is one of my favorite neighborhoods on the whole peninsula. If you've watched some of my San Mateo videos, you'll hear me talk about San Mateo Park, but what I like about in here is you have larger homes on larger lots, and there's only several hundred homes though in the whole neighborhood, and so it's pretty expensive to buy a home in here, primarily because of the lot size and the really high tree density. For the folks who planned the neighborhood back then, they had a lot of foresight into planting so much. So like, I want you to take a look over here and see how many trees there are. You have different types of trees. You have some that are like, I don't know, 70, 80 feet tall. You got some palms. And then when we kind of move around the corner, I'll show you a couple others. But to give you an idea on pricing in the Edgewood Park neighborhood, the average and median prices are about $2.9 million from last year, and there are only 9 sales. So basically less than 1 per month. The lowest sale last year was about $1.9 million, and the most expensive sale was $4.4 million. I just want to show you guys this beautiful house right here. I don't know the exact lot size, but if I had to guess, probably anywhere from like 8 to 10,000 square feet. Home was probably built like in the last 5 to 10 years. I really like the Spanish style of architecture that they kind of preserved from perhaps what was there before. I don't know if it's new construction or if it was a major remodel, but anyways, I really like that feel. I get asked all the time, where's a good spot for me to trick or treat? And obviously each town kind of has its own special spots, but in Redwood City, this is one of the best places to go trick or treating because it's so beautiful, it's flat, it's walkable. It's just a really good vibe that you have in the neighborhood. Obviously, wherever you are is going to be good, but this is just one of the more popular spots for that. The second neighborhood that I'm super excited to show you guys here is the Mount Carmel neighborhood. And we're just a few blocks away from Edgewood Park. So Edgewood Park is north of Whipple, and where we are now is just south of Whipple, east of El Camino, west of Alameda, and just north of Roosevelt. We are super close to Sequoia High School. There's a Whole Foods nearby. It's a really nice neighborhood that's very popular for families, for people who are downsizing. It just kind of has something for everyone in here. From a pricing perspective, the average and median prices in 2024 were about $2 million, and there were a little over 30 sales in the whole neighborhood because it's just a larger piece of geography than Edgewood Park, where we just were a second ago. But check this out over here. I mean, you have two cool houses side by side, and that's kind of the fun thing about this neighborhood. You have a really cool white kind of ranch style home with some white siding here. And then take a look at this really cool modern house here. We're starting to see a little bit more modern homes up and down the peninsula. And I like this. They got the Rivian, like this kind of a little bit more of a bold design with a metal roof in front. I do like the 2-car attached garage. That is fantastic. That is at the top of a lot of people's lists to have a 2-car attached garage, but quite often you just can't get that. This neighborhood's pretty cool, so I definitely recommend checking it out. If you're thinking about making a move within Redwood City or to Redwood City, buying or selling, or just thinking about moving anywhere within San Mateo County, I'd love to be your Peninsula real estate resource of choice. So please drop me a line, give me a call, shoot me a text, email, carrier pigeon, whatever it is. Look forward to connecting with you guys. If you'd like to learn a little bit more about some other downtowns on the peninsula that are super walkable with a variety of price points, check out this video, or you can also check out this video. And I look forward to seeing you guys very soon. Every Monday at 5 p.m. we're dropping videos.